Good morning everybody, Car Biker here, and I'm in the middle of Hull. I don't come to Hull very often. I don't really like cities. I'm prefer to be out in the country like a bumpkin. And you probably noticed that the Z1000 has turned red and grown a screen. Or not, as the case may be. I decided today to pop out. I'm on holiday for 2 weeks, so I'll pop out, go to a bike shop, have a look around, and I've gone to Miles Kingsport in Hull to start. A couple of others we might visit on the way, although to be fair it depends how I get on with this. I thought I'd come have a look at this because I saw it on the website, and it is a red Honda CB500X. Where have we had that before? Could this be the Flying Strawberry Mark II? The Flying Cherry? Strawberry is definitely the funniest name though, isn't it? I thought about an orange one, the Flying Kumquat. Well, this is a 2021 bike, which is the one with the 19-inch front wheel, but only the single-sided brake disc. But to be fair, the the bike don't have enough power or weight to need much more of that. So I thought I'd come out and have a look at it in the shop, and I had a look at it, and it looks lovely. It looks brand new. It's only got 5,000 miles on the clock, and it's got kind of luggage and bits and bobs on it, and I thought, you know, it could be a nice little second bike. So while I was looking at it, looking for kind of scratches and anything that looks like it could have been damaged, and as I say, it looks brand new. Got some horrible stickers on it, but and I said to him, it looks very nice, could I organise a test ride? And he said, yeah, of course you can. Would you like to take it now? So I thought, well, you know, never look a gift horse in the mouth. So I've taken it out for a little ride, as you can probably guess. I've not stolen it, I have borrowed it. And they said I can have it for up to 2 hours, which is very nice of them. So I thought I'll give it a bit of a ride, see what I think. Will I be about to put another CB500X in the garage to replace the Flying Strawberry that got somewhat squished? The only real difference that kind of it makes a big difference, I think, is that front wheel, and that's the thing that made me wonder. I mean, the condition it's in, if it was the same model as the one I had, I'd probably just said, yeah, right, I'll buy it. But with the 19-inch wheel, it does change the handling somewhat, and it is noticeable. And it's pretty damn good, actually. It's not like when I took the W800 out, which had a bigger front wheel, and you really kind of felt it. I've not got very far, and I've only done about 30 miles an hour, so maybe it'll feel a bit different when I get it somewhere a bit quicker. But so far, feels rather splendid. It's got quite a few extras on as well. It's got some crash bars, it's got full luggage, got power outlet. I don't know if this is standard or not, to attach a cradle for your phone or sat nav or whatever to. But I kind of feel like it's time to get a second bike again. I'm not quite 5 years from the accident, so I still have to declare it if I have to get a new insurance policy. Certainly something to check whether I can have a multi-bike with this on. But it's about time. Mrs. C's going on the back of the Z1000 a little bit, but it's not a comfortable place to be. It's not that comfortable on the front, to be fair. It's certainly not comfortable on the back. So it tends to be, we'll head off to a cafe or go and get her an ice cream or something like that. Whereas when we had one of these, it was, let's go to the Lake District for a day out. And you go and do 300-400 miles in a day with no real worries. And you had somewhere to put the the helmet when you got there. Be good for taking a drone as well. The little box on the back. It's actually got the official Honda luggage, which slight shame isn't compatible with the luggage that I still have, because they didn't have all the luggage on the bike when it crashed. That was the jivvy stuff. It was nice to have the big box like the one Graham in front has got on there. I had one very similar to that for when the two of us went out, we could put both helmets in the box. I have a feeling that the panniers will not be big enough for a helmet. They never seem to be, do they? I don't know what luggage manufacturers think people carry around when they're on a bike, but a helmet is definitely one of the things that you kind of want to leave with it. When I had the Z1000SX, you could get a helmet in the panniers, but not on anything else. It feels like getting on it, it was higher, but the suspension definitely softer than the old one. It'd be interesting to see what it's like when we get some speed up. There's something I haven't seen for a while. Average miles per gallon, 80.5. 80.5. That's crazy. It's got a gear indicator as well. My old one never had that. I had to stick one on. Be interested to hear what the audio sounds like, because that was the one nasty thing with the original CB500X. The screen on it really caused a lot of buffeting. So far I'm not getting it, but so far not really got to any speed to feel it. It's got these little holes in the screen you can see down there to let a bit of airflow underneath, which is supposed to prevent a lot of the buffeting. I know Captain Cranky was one that said about the newer screen being better when he has the model before this and after the one I had. Even though it's only got 46 horsepower, you just don't really you don't really need any more. When I say you don't need any more, I mean that's not that I would consider trading in my other bike for it. Trading the Z1000. I'm not having a lot of luck with the red lights, but I am able to check the brake on it, and the single-sided brake is pretty good. Power! Here it is. Graham's just popped in for petrol, so I thought I'd have a look around the bike. Alpine Stars. Got a Yorkshire sticker, I guess that could stay. Slightly bizarre to have that fuel exhausts sticker on there. It's not. It's got standard exhaust on it, so. And if it had an exhaust swap. Doesn't look like the chain's been particularly looked after with the OEM chain, and it's got a bit of rust on it. But generally speaking, in very nice condition. I guess the person who owned it was a Rossi fan. How do you open this? Yeah. Finally got out of the city and now stuck behind a mobile house. You get these things around here quite a lot. This is quite a small one, to be fair. See if I can dispatch him before the roundabout. soon I'll be onto a road where I can actually just have a little bit of fun with it, really. It definitely does feel different with the bigger wheel. Hard to describe how it feels different. It feels easier to turn, but it also feels like it's turned easier by the quality of British roads. So when you hit a bit where the surface has gone like this, you can feel it kind of pushing on the wheel, but it's really easy to get it out of that again. So I wouldn't call it a problem, it's just different. But it's got that lovely soft suspension. Nothing is jarring at all. Just kind of floating along, wafty waft, wafting along the surface, soaking up all the bumps and soaking it up in the nice soft seat as well. I know coming down here on the Z, your spine takes a hammering. Yeah, this is certainly the kind of thing for a distance and two up that Mrs. C would like. I re-watched a video of my own the other week just as a reminder, and it was the one where Tosh rode my Z1000, and at the end of it he gets back on the CB500X, because we've been out on my two bikes, and he gets back on the CB500X at the end and saying about how much of a nice place it is to be, and I'm very much reminded of that. I think this test ride might have me buying another bike. Flying Strawberry Mark II, the Flying Loganberry, the Flying Raspberry, I don't know. This is a lovely machine. I'm going to take it to show Mrs. C now, see what she says. Let her have a sit on the back of it, see what she thinks, leaning back against the box. And then I guess I'll pop back to the shop with it and thank them for the ride, and will I put down a deposit? I don't know. I think there's a reasonable chance. There it is. It's not my new bike. Not until the 1st of July. On the test ride I took it home for Mrs. C to see and have a sit on the back of. And she knows me very well. I suppose she should. We've been together for nearly 30 years. But she just said, so shall I sort out getting you a lift to go and pick it up then? Yeah, so I've bought it. Had a little bit of a haggle on price, got a few £100 off, and I bought it. So I just need a name for it now. I pick it up on the 1st of July, which, knowing me, the way that my videos come out, this will be this video in early June won't actually come out until after I own the bike. But got to wait a few weeks for it to all be valeted and serviced and whatnot. They said to take the immoral stickers off for me, and then I go and pick up a nice new bike. So I've now got to go and sort out insurance for it. Well, maybe not now. First I've got to go and go for a ride on this and get a cup of tea with Graham. So I'll wrap this one up. Thank you for watching, everyone. Ride safe, and I'll talk to you all again soon.